What's going on, Noisy Neighbors? It's your boy, Big Boy Noise. I'm right here in the Boom Boom Room. I'm in a good mood. I'm chilling. What can I say? Time on my hands. It's been a restful day. You know what I mean? It's been a restful day because I've been super busy lately. But I just want to quickly touch on a quick topic today on well, first off, polyammo is due Saturday. So my man Osama bin Smoking can receive his $105 polyammo pot. Everybody who hasn't given in your $15 donation, that's due. So let's have that in by Saturday, I believe March 2nd, which is 2 days from now. Okay. Um, um, Ask around. Nobody has ever been paid their pot late. Nobody has ever received their pot late. If anything, people receive their pot early. So guys, let's get our payments in. So my brother Osama bin Smoking can receive his polyammo. Now getting to the topic of the day. Today's topic of the day is basically helping someone pick a firearm, helping someone choose a firearm. The other day, I was at work, and a good friend of mine, coworker, he came up, and I could just hear it in his voice. I knew it was going to be a firearm question because the way he kind of like got a little quiet, like, "Hey yo, bro, yo, hey yo, hey yo, Jack, um, what's like a good? I know you would be the one to know. What's like good? Trying like a good little 380, like you know what I mean? A good 380 little pocket rocket, something like." I said, "Yeah." I said, "It's for you." I said, then immediately when I heard three, I said, "It's for you." Oh no, or is it for your wife or whatever? He's like, "Yeah, for my wife or whatever." You know what I'm saying? I said, "Okay, I said that makes sense." I was like, "But man, today." Now this was my first thought, my first mind, and I spoke a little bit of it, but I didn't go too far. I said, "Well, man, today's modern era, man. The way they're making these nines now, I mean, it's pretty much the same kick, 380 and a nine." And I said, in today's modern era, they making nines that could be micro nine pocket rockets that can a little more pop to them, a little more, punch that could do the same thing, as the 380, the small 380s could do with this modern era, the way they're making the nines now. But then I just shared that and then I went right off of it. I said, but 380 is a good caliber. Let me put you on to a good 380. You know what I mean? Because I went with the question he came up asking about a pocket rocket, about a 380. I wasn't about to try to sway him. I just shared something, then I went right back to what he came up asking about. You know what I mean? I could have went on and started trying to really trying to press him like to get a 9 millimeter just because that's what I would want to have or that's what I want my wife to have. But no, he came up wanting a 380. He knew what he came up talking about. You know what I mean? He's not a gun guy at all. But he came up, I just told him, hey, I said, check out, real quick, I just said, got good gun deals. I said, check out buds.com. I put him onto the website right there. And I said, look up the Ruger LCP. I just thought about the word he said, pocket rocket, 380. I thought about the perfect little pocket rocket. I even want one, kinda, but I want probably the Ruger Max and 9 millimeter. But anyway, I might get an LCP and 380. You never know. But anyway, I said, look it up, man. He went on gunshop.com, looked up the Ruger LCP. He was like, and guess what? It was 200 flat. He was like, nice. Thanks, Jack. I knew you. I said, yeah, man, that's a joint right there. I didn't give him all the options. I didn't even talk about the burst of 380s or a bunch of 380 talk. Nope. I just was like, he's a guy that's not really coming to me for options. He's coming to me for a choice. You know what I mean? So knowing this guy, smooth guy, just knowing that he's, not a gun guy. So he's coming to me for a choice. Some people come to you wanting to know some options because they're a little more in the guns or whatever. He came just looking for a choice. He wants something for his wife so he could feel secure. And he said pocket rocket. So I thought the perfect pocket rocket. I know there's some good ones out there. But I just thought about, kept it simple, Ruger LCP. He went on buzzgunshop.com, $200. He probably got it by the day. But $200. I was even tempted to spend $200. You know what I mean? But bam, right there. Today just talking about like helping people choose firearms. Didn't try to sway them, just wanted to help them the best I could. And I also know that a person that's not really into guns, it don't matter how much money they got, they're usually just looking for something solid, reliable. They coming to you if you're a gun guy, they're looking for something solid, reliable, and that ain't gonna cost a whole bunch. Because first of all, they're not even really interested in guns. They're interested in the concept of protecting their loved one or protecting their own life, okay? But they're not really interested in guns. So it was just perfect. Now, I told him, I was like, when I said Ruger LCP, I was like, yeah, they usually anywhere from 300 and below. You can find them below 300, you know what I mean? And he ended up finding one. They was on sale, $200, budsgunshop.com. You know what I mean? I like Buds because when I refer somebody to something, I'm going to refer them to somebody that I've used before. And Buds is one of the spots that I've used. Buds Gun Shop, I've used them before with a few firearms, and they're trusty. And I told them they get you your firearm fast. I told them the process, you just go pick it up from your FFL dealer, pay $50. Boom, your wife will have her 380 pocket rocket. But and it is, as gun guys, especially, we have to fight the temptation to go all into our gun world. Everybody's not so deep into that gun world. So I'm not gonna lie, when you mentioned pocket rocket, I started thinking like the G2Cs, G3Cs, and stuff like that. But then I thought about what he was saying. Really, G2Cs and G3Cs are sweet, but they're not really pocket rockets. Although you can put them in a pocket, you know what I mean? Just like this. FN Reflex, small enough. I do put it in my pocket a lot. So I guess we could put them in the pocket rocket category, but the G3Cs and G2Cs are a little thicker. You know what I mean? So they're not really going to be really comfortable in your pocket like that, but it all depends on the person, I guess. But the way they're making these knives now, like this FN Reflex and like uh the Springfield Hellcat, a little more slender. They could really, go right in your pocket, put them in a little pocket holster or whatever. But talking about helping people choose firearms, you guys already know the story about the one gentleman just was looking to have one good solid firearm, and I actually the XD9. I referred him to it. Nothing just didn't refer him. I took him to the range and let him shoot my XD9. This gun is clear. This one ain't clear because it's with me everywhere I go, baby. You already know. But anyway, yeah, XD9, I told him, look, it got the mag where it could hold 16 plus 1 or 13 rounds. I said, this is sweet. You know what I mean? At the time, some years ago. And guess what? He still got his XD 9mm, you know what I'm saying, to this day. And I told him having kids, this safety level really could come into play if kids going to be around your waist and stuff like that. The actual grip safety, not especially if you got one in the pipe. I just figured like just that extra safety mechanism to make sure nothing could go wrong when kids are grabbing around your waist and hugging on your legs and stuff like that. I think it made a lot of sense. That's why I always still to this day call the Springfield XD the best gun for a newbie. You know what I mean? But yeah, I referred him to that. And I remember also helped a lot of people, but I'm gonna just go into one more to stay in the female category. The female, speaking of the female gender, uh, a very close loved one, a sister-in-law of mine. I said a sister-in-law of mine. Like, well, you can't have more than one sister-in-law, but anyway, you can't. Well, most people don't have more than one wife. That's a whole nother category, depending on your religion or belief. But anyway, staying on the female gender, I remember that like a sister-in-law was asking for a nice was a good gun for her to have and be able to conceal in her purse and everything. And I did. I gave her three options. Now the three options I like to give to women, and now it is expanded. But the original three options at this time when I gave her the options at the time was the Springfield XD, short, sweet. The other one was the Smith and Wesson Shield, small shield, because of its dependability. I don't really like how it looks and everything, the Smith and Wesson Shield, but it's dependable. It's so. I mean, you hear nothing but great praise reports on it. And then the third option I had gave her was the G3C. They're all in the good budgeted category. The G3C being the lesser price of the three, but all three of those handguns perform very well. The G3C, the Springfield XD, and the Smith and Wesson Shield. I had gave it. I didn't want to bombard her, my sister-in-law. I didn't want to bombard her, but I sent her three links of I forget whose YouTube videos they were, but just three review links. One of the reviews might have been me with the XD, but I sent her three review links. Might have been me with the G2C or something, 32C also, I don't know. Might have just been a Big Boy Noise channel, guys. But no, I sent her three review links of those three particular compact handguns. So what are some of the guns that you've helped people purchase, or what are some of like the first options you tell people when they come up looking for a gun? And let's do this without you using the word Glock, because I know the first option most people, including myself, depending on the person and what they're really looking for, everybody's going to say Glock. But let's give options. What's some of the options you give people, that you tell people about? What's some of the guns you tell people who don't know about guns? What are some of the guns you teach people about to the people who don't know, the uneducated on firearms, the people who don't know about guns? Name some of those guns, and for what reason you point them in that direction without any of those guns being a Glock. Your boy, Big Boy Noise. Let's get that polyammo payment in, guys. Your boy right here, Big Boy Noise. If you want to know how to join our polyammo crew real quick, we have 7 of us guys right now who donate $15 every 2 weeks. And you Cash App, money sign, Big Boys Noise. That's Cash App, money sign, Big Boys with an S at the end of the Y. money sign Big Boys Noise on Cash App. You simply Cash App me $15. I check your page to make sure you're in the cycle, and then you'll be in the circle. Every 2 weeks, one of our donors receive the whole pot, which is $105. It's just a way of holding each other accountable and a way of keeping ammo flowing in. You know what I mean? For us guys who don't get sponsorships and all that, and we just review these guns and have fun with these guns and tell the truth about these guns. Just down to earth, everyday people. You know what I mean? So if you want to join that poly ammo crew, we're trying to get it up to 10 people. Right now, the pot is $105 every 2 weeks. It goes to a different donor. We got 7 of us, so it's just a circle that goes around like that. If you want to join in, we got 3 slots open. Please join in. I shouldn't have to call you by name. If you know your boy Big Boy Noise is the real deal, you know it's all love. Come holler at us, man. Join our poly ammo crew. It's a special, just a good feeling we got. Just a bunch of guys who love guns and love buying ammo and using it, shooting them guns, you know, having some fun. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comment box, guys, about your guns that you point people to, guns that you help people to choose. In the comment box, your boy Big Boy Noise. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll also never forget to make some noise.